with the push on to C along, getting that takedown. But at the same time, UwU taking advantage of that push and will make a venture of their own all the way to A site.
Wow. I'm surprised Oasis are actually going to go straight for a on their spawn rotate to the A site rather than just wrap around as a full 3. I think but Kurtesy has heard about 2 or 3 of them already on the site itself. And this will put a bit of hamper on things. This could actually give UwU a possible winning strategy here if everybody just comes from, spawn. In any case, that is going to be the Nano Swarm. Chugs out with a recon. Dark Kurtesy, beautiful on the support. And Gadoerzz and Markyyy not going to lose a beat in that one. FrostyZ to remain as FirstLove gets obliterated. And these flashes not going to be good for much. Maybe just a 1 kill. But the spike defuse is already underway. And this is Oasis. Point on the board for them.
They're going to force things up even more here, Aserai. It's Spectres versus Spectres and the Phantom on Gadoerzz. Markyyy, though, might go for that operator early on. He's only a ghost here right now. And UwU keeping an eye out. FirstLove here, going to be behind double doors. Coco, though, by the window, and the Nebula getting in the way of Oasis sightline.
Oh, UwU, they're not going to get slowed down. Actually go immediately for the force buy here, but Oasis is prepared. FirstLove, though, onto contact, gets a kill. Coco doubling down, ADS sprays. Gonna work out in his favor. 4 versus 1 now for acApp. Not gonna look too fine for him as he doesn't have any more rotations, or not rotations rather, but abilities, apologies. But will he be able to pick this one back up? Spike is just right in front of him. So close, yet so far. He's dealing some damage. Okay, he lines up, but
5 assists on the utility agent there for Oasis. And not only that, it's going to be rifles abound. UwU, though, they're going to try their luck with the Sheriffs, but Markyyy, he's feeling it, and he's off to a good start. When Oasis gets the aggression to work like that, then the gears are going to be spinning for them. But the thing is, UwU, they are handicapped right now. They tried to make something work in that last round, didn't pan out for them. And instead, UwU, they want to find picks here instead, Aserai.
I'd still argue that force buys like that are pretty meaningful. You do lose a round, yes, but in return, you have a round where you can actually have better weapons than your opponent. If they're just going to have at least maybe a couple on the Spectres and more on Ghosts, that's going to be a big thing. And coming into the next round as well, you're going to have so much money.
Both UwU and Oasis, look at the score lines in the group stage. How they find the streaks, how they dominate the halves. It's just so similar to one another. But you make a good point now, Aserai. Since UwU has lost 3 in a row, they're getting a bit of that lose streak value. They do have the rifles here as well. So they should be set for a few buys coming into the next few rounds, even if they lose. It's all about pickoffs here, but Markyyy, he's pushing on forward to get the takedown onto jarpiX. Big hit here from the Jet yet again. UwU, though, they're looking to make the station happen here on A site, and there's a good chance here to overrun Kurtesy if ever, but the scans, the dart connects onto Chrysania. The Aldro now getting intel, and Oasis knows that UwU is coming their way.
Who's about to explode here, but they don't have jarpiX anymore to help with the flashes. Markyyy! Oh, that's rather unfortunate, and Gadoerzz cannot convert. He does get a head dink, but that is only onto Chrysania. And again, the futility of the Phantom from time to time, but what's even bigger about that was just nobody holding on A long. Markyyy just had his eyes straight on Sewer, and he pays the price right then and there. UwU's going to have so much control here. Pop shots from Coco giving information, and as Ripper throws out the smokes, this is going to be first contact, but there is so much firepower that they have to duck and weave through.
First contact, FirstLove's perhaps. Coco, though, in the meantime, putting that turret down. And there's the first heartbreak onto Coco. Ripper, though, with 2 so far. FrostyZ backing on away. Got Ripper right now. Set up on site, and Ripper, he's trying to fight. He will get 3. Can he get the quad here with 1 HP? Misses the shots, and FrostyZ will get the triple kill of his own.
In any case, that was a valiant effort. Made it a bit expensive for UwU, but they would still have the money to utilize coming into this round. Markyyy immediately drops off. He had to trade an updraft and position just for that flash, and goes to show how much he really respects that, but no one actually peeked out immediately on window. And he wants to see that mid-control. Now, there's going to be at least some bit of information that Oasis can work with. And as they get that bit of control outside of B main, they immediately pull down Kurtesy. We need your Sova drone. And as he spots out jarpiX, this is a good indicator where UwU will be setting their sights on.
Yeah, and this good intel for Oasis even more so because of that operator in hand. But UwU, if they can figure out now a way to flush out the jet yet again. You know, that's one less mobility tool there in the running. But FirstLove, he's just going to be first blood instead. Markyyy with that takedown, looking for a second one. And Oasis using that intel to the best degree. Ooh, now trying to make a play all the way on C side. Chrysania playing the invasion. But that paranoia is just perfect place here by Ripper. And as soon as Chrysania peaks, he will get taken on down. Oasis now having the man advantage. 5 versus 2. Ooh, trying to make a play in the middle instead. There's the Rolling Thunder available. But this is just going to be so difficult right now for UwU. These closer quarters can help them out immensely if ever. But Spike's planted and Oasis is coming their way. jarpiX now making a play. There's the takedown onto Kurtesy. Just the proactivity from the sky. Looking for another one versus Gadoerzz. And ooh, get the second. Secrets now looking to be ready. Here comes FrostyZ with that takedown. Ooh, going for the counter attack. Going for the kills. But Ripper is there to get the takedown onto jarpiX. It's all topsy-turvy right now. It's a seesaw battle. And FrostyZ, he will get one more. It's now 1v1 versus Ripper and the Breach. Here we go again. This is going to be tense. It's all about timing, but UwU will do it again.
And since that kind of covered so many marks for FrostyZ, he got enough charges to rip one out. The Rolling Thunder really saved them through. Markyy's going to try to at least push aggressive here, but as you can see, there's one lurking on the other side. He could be pincered in not only from A main, but from also sewers, where FirstLove is just waiting for that one chance. And UwU, we mentioned how much set strats they have, but their ability to just convert as well. Oh no, Markyyy, he doesn't even know, but the blades don't connect, and Markyyy gets away. Can he find the last shot onto FirstLove? Not gonna be the case. This leaves Kurtesy on his own, but his first shot will be good as well. This leaves a bit of chance here, Dax, for Oasis to come back. They have the weapons on the final 3 members remaining, but UwU has all the advantages. Faultline is just there on the spot in. Coco might be in a really dangerous position, and FirstLove is already getting... Oh no, he's about to spot this, but oh, he just ran out. The timing could not have been worse. This is possible now for Oasis.
If it only had a split second there, it could have gotten 2 takedowns. But for now, Oasis having that man advantage. Spike is down. The retake here, and UwU looking on the round behind that Cosmic Divide, but Coco spots one, gets that takedown. FrostyZ from up above, and this Breach has been clutch, and he's doing it yet again. Will we get the chill here? No. Ripper will warm things up here for Oasis. Time is ticking, but they have 5 seconds to spare, so a good amount of time.
Even if you have those no survival point type of scenarios, right, for Oasis here, when you have players like Markyyy who have seen significant improvements, again, a team called the First Order, another Oasis Gaming roster from their sister team, Chimera, was it, I think?
Right? So it was Chimera and CTNX, which became Oasis Gaming and the First Order.
And that has, like, again, showed to us that the combination of these two sister teams, in a sense, has really given Oasis Gaming that much needed nudge. And when, just to my point here, Markyyy has been those that have been chosen because of his ability to just convert even when you put him in such dire straits like that.
And UwU, in the meantime, just formed together, and now they're gonna play B side together. Sheriffs in hand, looking for the taps. We've seen them do wonders with this kind of arsenal, but Oasis not gonna fall for jarpiX's tricks this time. There's the takedown onto the sky. Spike's planted. And time is ticking. Markyyy, though, with the cloud burst, hopping over. FrostyZ there, but no, still, FrostyZ! He still finds the takedown. This Breach has been absolutely incredible in this game. Gadoerzz, though, with the flag versus acApp there. And that's that. Oasis with another round on the board. But ooh, somehow, some way, they always still find a play in these rounds.
I think UwU gets some of these crucial rounds, but even though UwU has been doing well in terms of the rounds, Oasis has been doing even better in closing them out. Kurtesy, he's just going to be activating immediately that Hunter's Fury, and lo and behold, he's hunted one already. This forces UwU away from the A main, giving Gadoerzz some space to push up. He has some inkling that maybe somebody is about to go for the swing. This could be big. FrostyZ is making so much noise, and he does not know that Gadoerzz has heard the call. Gadoerzz could get swung, but he backs away smartly, knowing that the numbers is in their advantage, and Oasis don't really have to do much to win this current one.
And not this time for FrostyZ. He gets taken down early on. And one of the clutch players here for UwU departing this realm of existence for this round. In the meantime, though, for Oasis, a lot of good signs overall. Not only do they have the lead, but when the likes of Ripper, Kurtesy, and Coco pop off the support line, getting the kills as well, it just means that Oasis is looking to be that 5-man roster ready for action and ready to get those takedowns. But as I say that, UwU, this is actually another good infiltration for them. Say what you will about the trades right now between Oasis and UwU, but Oasis, they're playing wanted. They're looking for manhunts, and with Markyyy there getting another takedown. Gadoerzz right now catching out FirstLove. Everything is left to Chrysania. Can he stay on the line? Cloudburst gonna be there. Oasis creeping on forward. There's the up trap already, but Chrysania still in the middle. But the Astra in the middle kept away by Oasis. We said it a while ago. Oasis, they need to be this consistent and this hot just to deal with the UwU roster on the other side. Good shutdown though so far for Oasis on against the opposition, except of course the likes of FrostyZ, who has been incredible here. But coco, he's spotted there by FirstLove with that first contact, and one headshot will just get his dome and get that takedown. Ripper though looking to get in position in response to the fall of his teammate. And as I say that, UwU right now going for a pretty clean side take here. jarpiX though on the inside of the window, but Ripper paying attention will get the kill to make it 4v4.
I was having a bit of Amenhola PTSD flashbacks there. What? Gadoerzz got hit! Just at the precipice of the Rolling Thunder. That was incredibly unfortunate. And this trigger-happy attack on the seaside proving dividends for UwU. Catching coco off guard was a huge beat already. Since he was at Killjoy, he would have the utilities to at least make it difficult for UwU to just charge right out of the garage. FirstLove, he has a weapon, he has his blades. He might want to maybe go for the chase, but knowing that Oasis still have money to buy and UwU still have really nothing or little to none in terms of creds, saving 4 weapons is a blessing in disguise. So UwU, very good job with the with that third round for themselves, but Oasis still hold on with 3 rounds as advantage.
We got a team named UwU. Now we professionally have to say UwU every single time, but that was just such a professional Rolling Thunder there for FrostyZ. That was all him, all day, every day, and really, he's been keeping UwU alive in this game with his efforts. Now, jarpiX does get tagged by the operator, but will stay alive thanks to his movement. But now they know Markyyy's there on the A side. They can go for the C here instead. Coco, though, stationed. Turret up top, Ripper in the cubby. Oasis trying to set up a trap. Quick little regrowth, though, from jarpiX to FrostyZ to keep him back alive. And we'll see now, FirstLove. He's playing the lurk here, though, Mr. Asarai. He wants to catch out potentially Markyyy or Gadoerzz, especially if the operator pushes. UwU, though, playing it slow and steady, but Ripper right now, he was patient. And Chrysania is so very dead. Paranoia is the call. Aftershock is there. Thing is, though, that's an omen, and Ripper doesn't even need to TP on away. He just walks away relatively safely in that instance.
Ripper is supposed to be a goner. Like, they have so much utility just to punish Ripper there, and nobody from UwU thought to just pull out an Aftershock to flush out Ripper. Gadoerzz will get shut down. This leaves Markyyy in a tight situation. He still does have 1 bullet in the chamber, but he gets swung wide by acApp, who was at Graffiti. Immediately pulling the trigger on his ultimate as well. This is a 2 versus 3. And do they have something to shut down that lockdown? Looks like that's going to be a fat little no. Although Killjoy lockdown on this side of Oasis has been utilized, which pincers in the rest to just back away. One will get detained, the other will so as well. And this is bad because they can now start to just defuse the spike in straight up to the half. And they're scanning. They're trying to look for something, but they won't find acApp here, and he gets covered. Coco gets covered by that smoke.
That was just a signal for Oasis to keep an eye out, scan things out, make sure A-Long is covered, and they could just go for the defuse and the win. 7-3 right now. Oasis looking absolutely supernova with their play. UwU, though, there are glimpses of greatness. There's still chances for them, and we know if things start swinging in favor of UwU, Oasis can potentially buckle. Kurtesy right now. No breaks to the Oasis pain train. They want to keep at it. They will break the Seekers right now. UwU, though, in the meantime, setting up a post plant on A side. jarpiX keeping an eye on the window. But as Kurtesy goes for intel, the shock dart here, it seems like Oasis have congregated to go for this retake, Asarai.
Oh, this is so difficult because if they try to go from the default spot, there is a straight up gravity well that will just line them up beautifully. One-way smokes being thrown out by Ripper. That gives him a chance, a hope. Gadoerzz able to gobble up a bit of his devour, and now acApp is coming in. 1 versus 1. He has so much utility to just delay and the fadeaway shot on Ripper to boot. Beautifully executed by acApp, no cap.
And UwU is not done. UwU is still there. And they are 1 away now to make this a 5-7 scoreline to end the first half. In any case, though, Oasis still all geared up after their victories. We have an operator here from Markyyy, but UwU now trying to go for the rally call onto C side. So spring it down. And, oh, yes, back away. Have to be safe. Here we go again with FrostyZ setting things up with the stun. FirstLove now with the takedown there onto Ripper. Good initiation, but Markyyy with a shorty catching out jarpiX, looking for a second. And apparently that's value there for that sawed-off shotgun. Spike, though, planted. Gadoerzz right now, right behind the wall. And it's going to be 3v2 here as Chrysania makes the Guardian tap happen. Markyyy though with 3 so far. FrostyZ now shutting him down. Such an ice-cold killer this breach is. It's all up to Kurtesy here, but a shock dart! Pinball Wizard! Die name is Kurtesy. He does go for the dart there. acApp though in the meantime on the other side with Kurtesy. The floor is lava. Don't step on the nanoswarm. Goes for the fake. And acApp now with the peek real quick. Jiggling there. Staying by the wall. Very smart yet again by acApp. And the experience there from the Killjoy helping it out. Turret is going to be into play. Kurtesy though has already gotten half. But acApp will get that full kill.
It wasn't because of Ripper since he got like flash beyond his wildest dreams. But Markyyy, shorty fire burning on that dance floor. He just need 1 shot for 1 target. He knows that he doesn't have to hit the headshot. Just be close enough near the body so you can hit maximum amount of pellets, maximum amount of bullets, and just get that 1 shot, 1 take kind of deal.
Yeah, and this to change the genre there, it was a Disco Inferno from Markyyy there. How do you even make a shorty get that much value? I think it paid for itself twice basically with the 2 kills he got there. But in any case now, Oasis, they are on the attacking side, UwU on the defensive. And a big chance here for the SGMY squadron to make this a tied scoreline if they win this pistol and they get the second round of the second half. Configuration, though, there's a lot of traps here, Asarai. I don't think Seaside is a good idea. It's an absolute minefield of Killjoy utilities plus Astra stars. Unless you kill one of those 2 agents, life there is not going to be easy. But on the flip side, though, FirstLove now looking for first contact on to a long FL phone home, perhaps looking for a target or 2. Aldrone, though, the only thing to say hello. And Oasis, they need to make a decision. They know all angles, all roads, they will lead to difficulty. But they will try their hardest, they will try their damnest to make the side take happen. And here we go. Hardest path, hardest road. Utilities of Killjoy in the way. acApp popped in the utilities before he dies. jarpiX in the meantime falls in the hand of Gadoerzz. And here comes Oasis. But Chrysania, if he times it right, it can't be perfect. There we go with a peek. But Markyyy providing covering fire. Kurtesy will survive. Coco with the kill on the FrostyZ as well. And FirstLove, the only one left, having a duel there with Gadoerzz. Here comes Coco though to help him out. And Oasis is a team, is a family. And it seems like this family will stick together in the end for a flawless victory.
Casualty for UwU was FrostyZ flash actually hit who was that? I think Chrysania as he was coming out to stop the plant of Kurtesy. So whether that was poorly timed or it didn't affect anything, that was still done. In any case though, one of the biggest factors here was that lurk as well from Gadoerzz. You might not have spotted him, but on the kill feed he popped a shot off towards a link when UwU was on the rotation. And that little bit of pick was enough to rattle the rest of UwU to at least deal with Gadoerzz first before they start coming into the site itself. And that bought them enough time for Oasis Gaming to just, you know, get a good grip, better grip on the site itself.
Are these guys trying to fix a car? Because there's a lot of members of UwU in the garage, and Oasis will massacre them. It has to be now for UwU. Oasis, though, up by 4. And so far, so good in terms of their momentum. We talk about how Oasis needs to be absolutely hot. And when they're off to the races from the get-go, it's a very good sign for them that they are playing to their maximum potential. On the flip side, though, I feel like we haven't seen everything from UwU yet. But FrostyZ, he's been the shining example so far. A few clutch moments from acApp as well, but oh no! Oasis, they say, never mind. This is not gonna work. We're going over to Seaside instead. And it does feel like it's all up to acApp now. There we go with the Leardo into play, going over to the logs in the perfect angle here by the Killjoy so far. But Gadoerzz, he's getting two. Seems like Gadoerzz getting the hot hands that he needs with the Reyna. Ripper, though, in the meantime, patient yet again. And TikTok on the clock. But apparently, Ripper was not on time there. jarpiX, FrostyZ on the board. Gadoerzz now going to hard carry with the Empress. He's gotten three so far, looking for a fourth. But no, FirstLove will get that last kill.
Ripper, he had such a perfect position to get that quick little punish, but on a two targets nonetheless. But I don't know, it was either Spectre or he just whiffed hard, but it could be a combination of both. But still, that was a big blow to Oasis. And we're now 6-9. That's gonna be all she wrote for at least that round. Still a bye for Oasis coming into the 16th.
Yeah, just canceling their cable subscription before the Gadoerzz show got back on. Great find onto the Reyna pickoff. Finally shutting down that raid boss that was looking to pick up steam in that round. And here, we keep saying it. Never count them out. The thing about these two teams is just never count them up, because if they finally unleash their full potential, their biggest strengths, the best Valorant that they can bring to the table, they are just so stellar. And here we go again. jarpiX now forcing Kurtesy and Ripper to turn on the round. And jarpiX will get the takedown there on the retreating Sova. He's not done. Don't look for another one. But Gadoerzz will actually find the sky there after the distraction of Markyyy. acApp, though, finds the response, makes it 4v2 right now as acApp will shut down 3. And it does seem like he's putting a stop to this A push. Coco, though, will shut down his card route. But FrostyZ is there to get rid of the remaining member of Oasis.
Odd 1 or 2 kill just to stop Oasis from coming in, but it's enough to stop, the rest of Oasis from clutching in the round. He dies, it's fine. But that one shows to us why he's one of the anchors, why he's that replacement from Fane. acApp not missing a beat at all. Oasis gonna try to go for this B default play, but the problem with that is there's nano swarms, gravity wells, and basically all that she wrote on the side itself. Markyyy will try to go for the plant. Chrysania waiting on the side here. He's getting spotted by that breach aftershock, but it still will not really commence onto anything. The crossfires are here and now. But as the Seekers come to fruition, this might go the favor of UwU, but as I mention it, the trades are abundant, the trades are positive for Oasis, and they've all but turned tail and run to the C site, where post-plant and C-long play is hecka possible. Gadoerzz caught in an island, one coming in front of him, one coming from the side, but he smartly backs away. Almost gets decapitated there, but he's going to be fine for the moment.
Yeah, that's right. The mad dash from B to C. Oasis knowing they can go on over to the other side of the map, go to that other site and set up their stations. Well, there we have the shot start. jarpiX now trying to play the flashes yet again and does get that takedown. Lockdown, no being initiated here for Coco. It's all up to him and that Sheriff. Time is ticking for the spike as well as the detain. And there you have it, Coco going loco with the clutch.
So Coco knew he had only to tap them, not to headshot. And he played that to an utter T here. FirstLove will just be charging out of B main, but as they see that off-way smoke, Gadoerzz has an inkling that maybe he's crept up somewhere on mid. Still tries to scan it, has Kurtesy right behind him for the refrag just in case, but they save the utilities for something different. Just popping a couple of shots off, and they're holding. But yeah, FirstLove is nowhere near where they're popping the shots.
I'm impressed right now for both Oasis and UwU. Let's start with UwU's point here. They have the sky, they have the breach, and they do have the double flashes there, and they've been hitting them. But Oasis, even though they fall to the hand of FrostyZ a lot more often than they should. On the flip side for jarpiX, who has a bit more reaction time actually with the guiding lights, more often than not, it's Oasis getting the shutdown onto that sky. And even though jarpiX has the good setup, Oasis is finding the right answer. And I feel like that's one of the points right now that has allowed Oasis to survive in these duels and still make these takes works. If UwU cannot get maximum value out of the utilities that they have, and it'll be a struggle. But there's the judge already. Markyyy goes down. Chrysania keeping an eye out onto that dash location. But Oasis right now making it an all tied up numbers game here for the round. 3 versus 3, but Coco already lit up the 30. Kurtesy, though, in the meantime, can back away. He has the Hunter's Fury, but keep an eye out here for UwU. They are playing those default angles for the raid's sake. From the garage, from the link if ever. And UwU right now playing patiently, Going for the lockdown here, Asarai.
That was so smart. They actually gave Kurtesy the plan so that he can straight up have his Hunter's Fury all for this. Coco's gonna swing wide, but he's gonna get detained immediately. But Ripper gets flushed out by the Aftershock. This has not gone to the way of Oasis here, but Kurtesy has to hold his own. One more charge in, and jarpiX gets devoured by the ultimate. Coco has to swing wide, but he spots out to beautiful stuff from Coco.
There's also a little bit of just mistiming there from jarpiX. The moment he runs in, he runs into the beam. He runs into the light. And they always say, Asarai, don't go into the light. Don't go there. Because it's just an absolutely shocking experience there for jarpiX, who still cannot get over it and will get taken down first and foremost. 1.21 gigawatts of lightning coursing through your veins is never good. And of course, since no one's pushing Coco, you just peek from the garage and, ooh, slipping on up when they needed and wanted to get that round, especially after expending that lockdown. So Oasis now 2 away from taking this map and getting the 1-0 start that they want. Markyyy there on the board versus Chrysania. There's going to be a drop on down here for Oasis real quick, but acApp shutting down Gadoerzz there. acApp right now looking for another one perhaps.
Oh, behind you!
And there you go! Kurtesy, zoom in, first fire! ADS is good to go, but FirstLove right now with the backstabs for the assassination of Coco, and he wants more prime targets. Perhaps no Ripper will tear him a new one and tear him apart.
They have a good chance. They have the weapons. They have FirstLove and an operator, which we haven't really seen that much at all, but that could change as of the moment. And they have 3 big ults to scan, retake, and outmaneuver Oasis. But this is gonna get bloody, Dax, because as you mentioned, match point already for Oasis.
Just one round now, and they know they can pressure UwU with that fact. Operator has been whipped out here by FirstLove, and UwU, they're gonna need to get even more value than all of their setups here rather, and they ever did before. They have the Rolling Thunder, they have the Seekers, and they know how to set it up well. But Oasis has been able to avoid some of those setups, have been able to counteract a number of those flashes within half seconds or a full second of timing. And because of that, it's been helping them out with these takes time and time again. Now then, Larbot will say hello. FirstLove going for the shot, but he whiffs it! And that is big here. Oasis now can still stay alive with Kurtesy. Not only that, forcing FirstLove to back on out, but as soon as FirstLove gets a second try, he will say to Kurtesy, time for you to die. This is why you don't give up on love, folks, as FrostyZ still playing patiently. There's the takedown onto Coco. Ooh, setting up trap and making it work. Apparently, 1 is all you get there, Oasis, as FirstLove is not missing a beat. But Gadoerzz, he's coming on in, and he's gonna get taken on down.
Make it easier for us and just go the opposite direction. They try to pop a shot off, but because they didn't have the smokes or the popper flashes to actually stop FirstLove's angle, FirstLove just demolished them. Yes, he missed the beat on the first one, but the second will not, and the third to follow as well. And now the play for Oasis, cut the noise, go through the smoke. This is smart. They have to spot Chrysania, but he gets spotted himself. The trades will be almost good, but it's the 1-for-1 for the moment. FrostyZ again stepping up to the plate here, Dax, and he is making it a living hell for this B side, and that flash is just so perfectly timed. Coco's going to be coming out from garage, but when he sees the back of B, the back of Gong, his teams have already fallen all around him.
Yeah, see nothing, hear the flash, and feel nothing after falling down flat on your face. Oasis left with Coco. He's been clutch all throughout the SEA playoffs here for Oasis, but asking to take down 3 members of UwU right now, especially one with the operator, is a tough sell. Can Coco do it? Can he make the heist of the century happen? Operator shot doesn't connect. As we said a while ago, FirstLove, he's given 1 shot of a chance, basically. 1 missed shots, and the rest do connect. We'll see if that's going to be the case here. Coco in the beat time, right behind the corner. There you go. And Oasis, they're going to even get a harder time than ever before. But here we go again. FirstLove now, still with the opposite. jarpiX sends out the guiding light to scout on the round and go for the flash. Oasis, though, they want to find the pickoff here on A side. Cloudburst now to cover their push just in case there's a jet nearby. But jarpiX already low with the trades there. A few shots ringing from the sewers and more. FirstLove, though, waiting for someone to come. Here we go with the lockdown now into play. FirstLove waiting patiently. Silence down the battlefield. calm before the storm. Turret, though, does get broken. And Markyyy now pushing on forward, but Gadoerzz on the flip side does get rid of jarpiX there. A single detain onto FrostyZ, I believe, up top the tower. And FirstLove, he's trying to see here as arrive, and he's once gonna peek, but Markyyy sees him, gets that takedown. FrostyZ from up top now with only 10 HP. Ready with the Rolling Thunder. And we're still gonna get popped in response. And Chrysania now with the takedown off the Markyyy. It's 3v2 though, as courtesy game. FrostyZ jumps on down, and River tried to go for the backstab, but he cannot get the takedown. Costing divide though, silence. Hush yet again, but Gadoerzz saying no to acApp. But Chrysania with a triple kill so far. It's all up to Coco now for the attacking side. Will this be the route here for Oasis? Apparently, it is the road to the playoffs. Still a possibility here for Oasis Gaming. They will get the victory, 13-9, as Oasis will deny the comeback, that rally near the end of that second half. But here we are. Okay, let's talk about the game real quick. Is this third time's the charm for UwU? They've struggled in this map twice already in Group C, and this is their chance right now to shake that one off and make something happen. Can they get a victory here over Oasis, as we are going to be getting into the game? But the first thing I noticed here, Mr. Asterai, is there's a role swap, and they're going to be changing things up compared to usual. FirstLove now on the Omen. It's FrostyZ on the Jet. Chrysania going to be playing the Sage this time. It seems like UwU whipping out a different composition in their clash here versus Oasis than usual. Oh, Gadoerzz! How did he even find that? Where's jarpiX? Beautiful shot there to start things off, and FrostyZ trying to get a refrag there, but Oasis happy with that first kill and with effectively full armor now on the Reyna.
I was actually just about to point out the single duelist comp for UwU, but never noticed that they actually did the role swap. I was gonna even answer, maybe it was the role swap for the single duelist for Oasis that could net them a possible victory here, but FrostyZ on the Jet. Sometimes you need your prolific fragger to be on that fast Korean, and it seems like it is a thing of beauty. A double headshot with this particular Sheriff, and everybody starts to cry for Oasis here. 4 versus 2, Ripper and Coco. They still do have the spike in hand, but
against Oasis. And Oasis on the flip side, it's a tried and tested comp that they're running. Double duelists between Gadoerzz and Markyyy. Courtesy on that Silva, Coco on the Killjoy, and Ripper on the Omen. So comfort picks that really exemplify the Oasis way, especially as this has been one of their best maps for a long time in their history. But if you see something shiny, if you see something new, of course you'll be interested in it. And I'm interested in how FrostyZ is gonna do this. The flex pick can play that amazing duelist. Usually you raise down the Jet. 2 picks off there with the Marshall so far. Looking for a third, but it's jarpiX helping on out instead. Seems like pulling out all the stops here. Asterai as Coco. What's the plan, Coco? What's the plan here? Are you even gonna see if someone's gonna go for the parkour? But Coco is just hiding. The ice is cracking right in front of him, and the floodgates have opened here, Asterai, as Coco will just die to the hands of jarpiX, who gets a 3K flawless win.
Just imagine if he was maybe on the duelist, but you know what? Guesses or these imaginaries, not really what we need to talk about. It's all about what is happening now in the current. The damage be done. There is going to be the paranoia to stave off Gadoerzz from A main just for the moment. But as you can see, FirstLove has taken some critical amount of damage. We'll have to maybe rotate Chrysania in, but he's somewhere stuck in mid as Markyyy is still on point and hasn't allowed anybody to go for the big flank already on them. As they put 3 bodies on A main, this leaves Coco and Markyyy to hold in on B main and mid, which gives proper information on the rotation for Oasis here. So nothing left to the imagination. And with this kill on mid, on Chrysania, this gives so much, how do I say this, permit for Oasis just to rush into the B side.
Yeah, they can just go on in and go ham, but jarpiX now with a kill onto Markyyy there. Seems like, trying to rescind that order there, Asterai, but Oasis have already brought in the equipment to demolish B sites. They have the guns here. They are trying to go for that third round turnaround. And they realize if they can stop the Oasis momentum early, it will help them out immensely. And they're trying to do it right here, right now. acApp, though, in behind with the Spectre. Looking to face off against Gadoerzz. Up top the box. Hear him roar, but no, acApp will just shut him down. Tell him, get off that stage because you're not meant to be there. Coco, though, in the meantime with the kill onto jarpiX. FirstLove now trying to go for the peak as well. It's 3v2, though. Ooh, quite low on the HP. Oasis right now set up in their station. Set up just down below in the pit. And while we see Ooh here, it does feel like they're going to be looking for exits instead as Rai. Oasis now trying to escape, evacuate as much as possible. FirstLove, though, with that takedown. And it does seem like, ooh, we'll get a few pickoffs. Coco, the only one left.
For you guys who don't know, we were casters on other games as well, other FPS titles as well.
What's a 6v6?
What's a 6v6, by the way? 5v5 optimal.
Yes,
Anyways, getting back to the matter at hand, that was a really smart play from UwU, and as you can see as well, that will not really ruin the economy of Oasis that much, but it gives UwU so much to work with here as they kind of rattle the rest of the Oasis squadron. Ripper is just going to be charging in here from sewer, or not sewer rather, but lane, but he could get caught by the operator if he's not careful. Although with that wall and everything, Oasis could go the different angle and just rush out to the A site when there's like 3 people anchoring on B. This is possibility as jarpiX once again, where does he keep peeking with his knife out? He takes the ultimate banter, but the big problem here is it's a pincer. 2 on B, 2 on A, and 3 to remain for Oasis. There is so many angles that they have to try to work with. And FirstLove doesn't even give them any chance to breathe, leaving Coco to his own in a 1 versus 4.
Doesn't even bat an eye, holds the line, steady, aim true. Just got the shots there to the doorway and got the takedowns. Coco now, the only one left. And Oasis here going for the duel. Chrysania now with the takedown. Of course, Coco can get some help here from the turret. Besides that, FrostyZ, he has the operator in hand, and he's coming from the spawn. FirstLove now quite low on the HP. acApp in the meantime, providing covering fire from the main angle, from that arcway. And Coco here trying to find his own triumphs on Ascent A site. Does he even have the spike? No, he doesn't. There's the shot there. acApp, though, can't get the kill out to Coco. There's the headshot, but it's only 2 HP. And FirstLove just shooting up top.
Without their smoke, a transition from market to A site from the attacker spawn is incredibly risky because of the fact that the crossfire is just going to be real. And even though you can rely on your friends, rely on your teammates or your aim to give you that one up, it's still better to isolate the vision of the attack of the defenders just in case. It's not really a bueno situation. This quadra stack could prove some dividends. Big little peek there from Gadoerzz. Another one from FrostyZ. They've already expended his dash, but lurking in the depths below underneath him, it is going to be, well, acApp. He's going to be anchoring the site alongside the operator as well. And this is just going to be a one and done, I think, for Oasis. They cannot take the sites here. They don't really have the shots. And maybe if they get lucky, that's going to be something. But it's going to be very difficult to make that happen as FirstLove and the rest of UwU just make short work of Oasis on their pistol. Again, going into your head, maybe, oh, we spot an operator on A, let's try going B. That's not really the thing. You have to try to figure out a way to deal with the op first. And one of the crucial factors there is just to be able to flash him out. But there's not really a flasher on Oasis, is there? Only nearsightedness from the Lear as well as the paranoia. That's not really a big thing at all. You want to be able to flush out and spot. Maybe one of the things that they can try to do for Oasis here is just to try and find FrostyZ first, bait out a shot, and then try to rush in. But when his teammate, FirstLove, is doubling up with him with these slows, it's going to be hella difficult. But
Ripper, though.
double, oh, that boost from Ripper, as you mentioned, man, perfect.
It's perfectly timed and perfectly placed up top there, getting the takedown. Gadoerzz now shattering that wall. Look to allow Oasis to stay on and play on that A site. But jarpiX right now with the catch and courtesy, and he's the one with the Hunter's Fury. Gets the tag there and the kill on the Ripper. Looking for another one with the beams. FirstLove, though, providing covering fire and catches out Markyyy. And while Oasis trying to make a play here on the map, it's UwU now getting the tags, getting the bags, and getting the kills for themselves instead. While the lockdown will be enabled and used here by Oasis, it does get a detain onto the killjoy of UwU. Still 3v1, Coco versus the world yet again. How many times has Coco been put in this situation, having the clutch for the team, but this time jarpiX is just a precise shot.
And them being able to do that really hampers a lot of opportunities now for Oasis, because wherever Oasis has gone, however they try to approach it, UwU just slaps them right in the face. You know that that meme
That
with
line.
yeah,
No, wait,
it's
wait,
just
that's right. That
Batman
line.
and Robin, dude. Oh.
Ooh, slaps it in the face.
Enemy
It
remaining.
sounds like a copy pasta gone wrong, but right now everything is going right here.
On the updraft of Markyyy, he got shut down hard here, Dax, and I just can't believe that this is just happening to Oasis that had, again, so many options as they were trying to attack the site. Now B is what they're going to try to do. All cloudbursts have been utilized, and well, they're going to try to use everything. They've called in FirstLove for a bit of support. They've called in for the reinforcements, but jarpiX just not able to hold his own. Does get a kill. That's a good start, but can't really follow through after that. Markyyy hits a shot on the guy to the right, swings it to the left.
He has been a stellar shot, yes, but just in front of a rampaging duelist, it's so perilous to begin with. And that did not pan out for UwU whatsoever. I like the call for reinforcements, don't get me wrong. And it's a good way to use that from the shadows. But for now, we are going to go into the light and see which one of these operators is going to make some noise. Markyyy here with one. FrostyZ there on the other side. Sniper duel perhaps here at the main. The question is, where will the value come from? What angle can Oasis or UwU take? Chrysania, though, in the meantime, ready with the barrier orb. It might be high time to wall off a main. Seems like now it's all about fortifications and the stalling game here for UwU so far. The sound that will herald the advantage for one team or the other will be that operator connecting onto a target. Wait for that sound there, Asarai, unless we get a push here from Oasis, because it does feel like that's the rally call for one of these two teams. FirstLove, though, getting ready with the paranoia. Gadoerzz just playing Demolition Derby there, breaking down that barrier orb. Lear's good area. Markyyy,
no.
There you go. First shot from the operator onto Chrysania, but FirstLove now in response, getting first blood there for the side of UwU. The second kill overall in that round. Kurtesy, though, going for a shot. acApp will go down to the hand of Gadoerzz, actually. Ripper, in the meantime, taking care of jarpiX as well. And it's now 4v2. Oasis just bulldozing their way to a site. FrostyZ, he's still up top there with the operator. Can UwU get the shot? Dash on the way as there's pressure. FirstLove now having the back on now. And here comes the push from Oasis Gaming. Kurtesy alongside Gadoerzz looking for a handle onto the Omen. Shroud stepped out the back on out. And where are the sightlines? They're not there. FrostyZ can't see the target behind the dark cover. And UwU will retreat with the operator, saving the expensive sniper rifle for the next round. But Oasis Gaming, they still find a way to get on site. They still find a way to bully UwU off their places, off their stations, and off their locations. And we're not done. Gonna be 3-6 here. Asarai, coco done first up. Have a duel in the middle. And it's coco now with more life points.
Because they had some parameters that they had to try to cross out first, and one of those would just be to clear out one character first, and they were, or at least bait out some utility and one target first, which they did. That little peek out from Markyyy gives him some solace, but Chrysania, wall and a revive is on the table. Can bring it back up. Ripper takes some damage, has to back away for now. Markyyy does not have a healer, so he has to play this as aggressive as can be. Gadoerzz has to hit the shot first, and he does, and this opens up the A so quickly. Chrysania, no time to revive his teammate here. It's going to be so easy for him just to rip one out, although they've given the control on mid. His door closing in, and I don't think he should be able to revive, but wait, Kurtesy! He has the angle, although Chrysania's saving his teammate, and Kurtesy takes some critical damage. But it's all about the retake now. 4 versus 4. And once again, they've brought FrostyZ back to life.
Yeah, it was stellar there from Chrysania. Beautiful spot onto the Sova there. Figuring out the top mid is a danger angle. And Gadoerzz! He was looking shiny bright, radiance with the Empress perhaps, but unfortunately, the gun was peeking on out, and he gets taken on down, seen by the opposition. 4v3 right now, as the lockdown of UwU does get broken, but acApp there with a kill onto Kurtesy. Ripper, though, trying to use his Dome of Doom to the best degree, and coco seeing the retreating FrostyZ, and now he will go down. Next on the list is going to be acApp, who is just defenseless. There's the wall, though, being set on up. FirstLove now with the opportunity to go for the defuse, and it's just a wall on up, and the medication into the punishment by Chrysania.
Dude, Chrysania saved the wall for the post plan and not for his revival on FrostyZ, and it still worked. That is some next level stuff from Chrysania there. They're going to be baiting a shot, but the deliverance for one on acApp on the side. Nobody knew what was up. The bait play was good, but it's only going to be good for the one trade. FrostyZ holds another angle back onto the B main stairs. Backs off for it now. Plays a safer roll, but without Markyyy, the dash attack is not going to be possible. The smokes gives a little bit of leeway for Kurtesy and Coco just to pop shots on Markyyy, but not really much after that now. They're left to the B main. They're contained here, and this Sova drone says it all. They're going to have to just rotate back. And thankfully enough, Ripper was the one on the left, so he can always just shredded step without getting punished on that rotation back into the rest of his own team.
And yeah, we're just seeing it right now. Between these two teams, similar identities, similar strategies in a few instances, even though they're different compositions. And overall, it's all about momentum here. When UwU looks great, they look absolutely stellar. And I can say the same thing for Oasis Gaming. When they're good, they're good. And when they're off, they're off. UwU, though, it's really been such a big step up here on the sense. They figured out things with this composition. The players who were struggling on Haven a while ago, stepping up even more so, getting consistency, getting plays, getting takedowns. And UwU right now in a good lead, in a good spot there with FrostyZ Chrysania setting up a kill box. 2 takedowns here for UwU so far. FrostyZ now into the boathouse, hiding away from the leaders. Can he get another takedown? Yes, he does. Flicks on over to Coco. And the shorty surprise will take down Gadoerzz.
And a fadeaway shorty shot. Is there anything better? And with that said and done, FrostyZ has claimed about 12 victims already. Markyyy, is he going to try to go above? I'm curious. Okay, he's already boosted up, so he can go for the double updraft, but that's going to be risky. But even riskier is, again, just trying to get this passive map control without any smokes from Ripper. And FrostyZ on the punish, as is always.
Yeah, FrostyZ just on point the whole series. If you want to rely on someone here for UwU right now, it is the FrostyZ show. Markyyy, though, is going to play it to the way you know how, but FrostyZ suddenly seeing Gadoerzz, so surprised with that. Gadoerzz, though, spotting out the jet there and getting the takedown. Chrysania, though, now with the refrag, and Markyyy now dashing on in. Seems like the blade dance is here from Markyyy. And here we go. It's the breath of the wild for Markyyy so far. The wind chasing his sails. And it's 2v2 now. Markyyy, though, taking a reprieve. They're trying to put that spike down. A beautiful tag, though, from jarpiX. Just going to be the thunder and the lightning. Very frightening versus Markyyy. It's all up to Kurtesy now here as Ryan. Oh, as acApp is basically setting up that turret, trying to build the bot there. Kurtesy able to back on away, picking up the other gun there, but jarpiX yet again.
All gone to naught, leaving it only for Kurtesy to remain. And once again, it's all about this pistol. We'll see how this goes, because both of the sheriffs are here. And Markyyy just cannot catch a break. The double peek at Gadoerzz left to his own. He's going to be holding a passive angle for the moment, but they've left the big Kahuna down for the count. And this is going to be UwU looking for, again, just straight up to 10 rounds.
Yeah, Sansheriff there just catching out Markyyy, writing his name down onto the kill board. And, well, the jet already gone here for Oasis. UwU can take advantage of that. And yet again, if momentum is taken by one of these two teams and they run away with it, it does feel like that's how they're going to be looking to seal the deal on a map like this. And UwU right now, they have a 6-round lead over Oasis. Win the pistol, win the second one, it becomes 8, and it just looks so difficult there for Oasis to make that comeback happen. I do think, though, that if Oasis does lose this map, they lose the head-to-heads versus their counterparts in terms of the scoreboard there. So their chances now to the playoffs really rest on them making the comeback happen in this matchup. There's the scan, though, courtesy of Kurtesy. Pardon the pun, that's his name. Gadoerzz, though, getting to take down onto jarpiX. Oasis here getting 2 so far. Chrysania, though, finding the shot there onto Coco, as Gadoerzz is still looking for more. Went to the Devar, has 38 overheal here as armor. FirstLove now, and FrostyZ so low on the HP, and Kurtesy with the hunt and the takedown there onto FrostyZ. Gadoerzz there by the log. Cubby tried to stay on alive, but Oasis, they stop the bleeding before it gets any worse. Sure, Kurtesy will fall after FirstLove leaps out of the smoke.
Your first gun round, or let's say the SMG round, and then the bonus round, if you're good enough, it's going to be possible for you. And imagine, again, the scoreboard being 3-9, 4-9, and then 5-9. It's all realms of possibility here for Oasis. Still, they do have to be careful because there is some lethality onto the side of UwU. It's going to be acApp into the corner there, but no aggressive pushes just yet. Although, looking into the minimap real quick here, Dax, the 3-man pain train is happening onto A main. What's going to be of Markyyy here if Gadoerzz leaves him behind? This is going to be something.
Well, he just gets the kill in front of them, but the paranoia is the play, forcing the dash on the way quickly there from Markyyy. And Markyyy, he wants more contact. He will get 2 there as FrostyZ get the refrag. But then again, Gadoerzz right now right behind the smokes. And Oasis looking for a bit of a regroup before going
no.
on to A side. But oh, the door getting close. Scan right now for Kurtesy, getting the intel to where FrostyZ is at. Using the Radiant for cover. Never mind though, the bounces with the shock dart to get that takedown. And Oasis clean up house. They still can lose that first seed to Cerberus if they do lose out in that whole series. But besides that, they're one of our 8 teams, which means that's we just need one more identity, one more name for next week. Will it be Oasis Gaming? Will it be UwU? Will it be Cerberus Esports? We'll find out in the upcoming round here, Asarai.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for Kurtesy. He just wanted to say hi, hello, but, well, the other term was done. Goodbye. Did not know that somebody was going to be playing on Switch. FrostyZ opens up the site once more. It's a bit bloody, but as the red stuff settles a little bit, there is more members now for UwU. Seems like the drone was stuck just for a moment, but it will have itself a nice little overview of the B site, giving so much information. And Ripper, as he just goes for a straight up peek, gets tagged in. This could be bad because his position has been exposed and everybody's going to be looking at his angle. Gadoerzz has to come up big, but not big enough. And Ripper all on his own, all in his lonesome, and the 3-man peek out from UwU.
This is going to be a bit of a time to shine, perhaps. Oh no, they're only running the Spectres as well as the Sheriff. So half buy for them so they can go for a full buy later on. They still do have a few rounds to give just in case to reset their economy. It's not the worst situation in the world here for Oasis. It's only 5 to 10. But UwU is the one still with a massive advantage with the full arsenal. And they are now looking for an angle to attack from Markyyy, crouching on the round, being cheeky, being sneaky, but a beautiful alarm bot set up there by acApp to keep an eye out. And yet again, it's little things here from the Killjoy. Cloudburst though gonna be the call to try and sneak on away. It does seem like acApp right now looking to keep an eye on it. Markyyy finds the headshot instead. Finally able to make that flank work. Getting the shots to the rear of UwU there, an Oasis drawing first blood here.
Okay, let's see if UwU's gonna just charge right into the site as they lose one in the flank already. They know the time is of the essence, so everything is just gonna be all up in the air. 2 at the back of it. FrostyZ will find 1. Oh, Coco. Oh, he's just spotted by the recon dart. An unforeseen, unfortunate turn of events. FirstLove still holding logs, and he saws Gadoerzz in half, and still FirstLove the value. Okay, that one I didn't. That is actually pretty smart. If you're not being sarcastic at all.
I'm being sarcastic, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I tried this out before when I was like playing Sky, and then there was this, I think, an icebox, and there was this like Killjoy turret that was holding an angle. It was close enough that I flashed it and then ran straight past it and did not activate for at least I think 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't have sight. That's what the cloud, like the smokes, right? You can just basically block sight lines. And hey, apparently turrets need eyes too. Turrets need sights, and it goes beep boop. I'm a robot, but it still has to rely on its optical sensors if ever. But now Oasis, they need to rely on each other to make this defense work. They're set up on A site, which is going to be built on the foundations of Coco and Ripper. But then again, UwU here bringing in the lockdown and look to detain anyone they catch still in this compartment of the map. Coco though with a few sprays here and there through the smoke and more. UwU right now on the other side. And here we have it. Location revealed, but FirstLove tried to play the TP game. The Nano Swarm gonna be in the way of that, interesting enough. Coco now still up top. Gadoerzz with the spray onto the doorway. But does seem like there's another thing in the way here, Asarai. It's not just a door, but there's also a wall. Kurtesy now whipping out the Odin. The Ascent special here for Oasis, having the operator at the same time. But ooh, they built themselves a road to a site. They put that spike on down, and time is ticking on the post plant here.
This is a 5 versus 5 retake. This is the most doable out of any doable scenario for Oasis to get back into this. The double updraft from Markyyy. He puts himself out in the air just so that everybody can come in, but I mean, UwU just don't care. This is impossible for them now. 3 versus 1 for Gadoerzz.
They are dwindling here. The closer and closer UwU is getting to that finish line, and we see it already. UwU 1 round away to get 1 point on the board in Group D and still contest versus Cerberus Esports. But the thing is, if that's going to be the case, Cerberus does win their head-to-head in terms of the rounds. And it does mean that Alter Ego would need to 2-0 Cerberus Esports if it is going to be UwU making it to the playoffs in that scenario. But then again, the future is for the next series. The present is now, and this might be the last round. Asarai, Oasis though, setting up yet again with a similar configuration on A side. It's Ripper here on the Gardens. Coco by the site itself, but this time the pressure is on to Ripper here with FrostyZ knocking on his doorstep.
FrostyZ is getting so much information now. He can hear the utility of Coco somewhere behind or across that premise of the wall. Okay, ultimate activated immediately by jarpiX. He's looking for an opening, but there's actually still pressure on the A side itself. FrostyZ could be in a really cheeky spot. He sees the feed of Ripper, and that is only all she wrote. Spectre's not going to have too much value, but Kurtesy is there to help Gadoerzz find the picks, find the kills, and jarpiX and FrostyZ have been put to a wall. 2 versus 3 though. This is possible, but now, because of the damage that Kurtesy has done, we have all but yet 6 more rounds for Oasis. It's better than the 7 of last, but they still cannot make a mistake anymore. One false step, one wrong move, and that is going to spell it for their tournament life.
And Oasis wants to stay alive. It's time to whip out every single pocket play they have in their arsenal. We saw it there. The Bulldog burst fire barrage. Kurtesy knowing exactly how to quickly ADS in those scenarios. Being accurate with the shots. And of course, a judge there to help them out. Pellet and pepper the opposition. And figure out what the weaknesses of Oasis Gaming are before they just go for that one final push. But effectively here, Asarai, Chrysania on the Sage has the Resurrection. And if UwU can get a 1-for-1 trade and then go for a safe res, it's going to help them out immensely in this situation. FrostyZ now looking to play first contact. Gadoerzz though, just jiggling on around. Knife out to be a little faster than that. And as Gadoerzz backing on away, it's still Oasis not having the arsenal that they would like for everyone. 2 main rifles, a Bulldog there, 2 Spectres, gonna be at the play. Gadoerzz right now trying to stay close, stuck onto the corner right now, and swings versus Chrysania, but he runs into the bullets instead. jarpiX on the board as well. Ripper right now fighting on back. But it's now 4v2. Oasis has been scattered into the winds, but Ripper, he finds one, but he can't get the second after the dash on away. And it's all up to Markyyy now. Can the paracetamol Jets get the medication, get the prescription for Oasis to continue on? Or will this be the fall of Oasis, Asarai?
Oh no, they heard him too. Look at the positionings now for UwU. They smell blood in the water. The anticipation about Markyyy being on A main, the double crossfire, this is going to be huge. Thankfully enough, he does have his utility. He can come around, but lurking behind him is going to be FirstLove. Oh no, he just does not have any inkling as to where these 3 from UwU are. And your victor's second winner in this series of 2, UwU from Malaysia, Singapore region. What a game.